to govern as you would want us to govern, and to make decisions as you would think should be made. And the mayor would say, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Public Meetings Act, please.
Adequate notice pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given of this meeting by forwarding notice to the South Jersey Times and Elmer Times Company, and by posting notice in the bulletin board of the Salem County Courthouse and the Fifth Street Office Complex, and by filing notice in the offices of the Salem County Clerk and the Clerk of the Board, all having been done at least 48 hours in advance.
Roll call.
Director Benjamin Laurie.
Here.
Deputy Director Scott Grissom.
Here.
Freeholder Charles Haskell.
Here.
Freeholder Gordon Ostrom.
Here and in the same time.
Freeholder Lee Ware.
Present.
We have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. Before we move forward, for those that, if anybody online watching, we will have a public session, so type in your questions, and we'll be glad to answer them. Minutes, what's your pleasure, Freeholder?
Director, I move that we dispense from the reading of the minutes of October 21st, 2020 meeting. Minutes are to be received, approved, and recorded in the minutes book.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, raise your right hand. No special recognition, no presentation, waiver of the rules.
We have two, A6, resolution for check cancellation, and A7, resolution amending the 2020 capital budget.
I have a motion to waive the rules.
Director, I move that we approve these rules.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, raise your right hand. Unanimous. We have a public hearing and announcements
And adoption.
and adoption.
Ordinance 2020-03, introduction. Bond ordinance providing for various roadway, bridge, and railroad improvements by and in the county of Salem, state of New Jersey, appropriating $2 million, therefore, and authorizing $1,904,761 bonds or notes of the county to finance part of the cost thereof.
Motion.
I'd like to make a motion to introduce this ordinance.
Second.
All right, we're gonna go with a roll call. Before we do, Jeff, you wanna explain a little bit what's going on with this ordinance?
Yeah, this ordinance is started in August under the unusual storm grant. And since we didn't know if we'd be able to get funding from from FEMA, this is the most appropriate way to do it. Then again, it has any ordinance, would you like to emphasize any more about it?
Yeah, if we don't have this funding in place, then we would have to raise the $2 million in next year's budget.
Any other discussion for you? Hearing none, roll call.
Freeholder Ostrom.
Yes.
Freeholder Haskell.
Yes.
Freeholder Ware.
Yes.
Deputy Director Grissom.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes.
We have a quorum. Public hearing and final adoption is set for November 18th, 2020.
Correspondence, Freeholder, what's your pleasure? Correspondence committee, commission minutes and reports.
Director, I make a motion that the following correspondence be accepted, filed, and recorded of the minutes.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Approved unanimous. Payment of bills and claims, what's your pleasure?
I make a motion that all bills and claims be properly signed and audited, be paid and charged to the respective accounts.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. No treasurer's report. Resolutions, administrative committee.
A1, resolution establishing a fair and open process for the awarding of professional services contract for the County of Salem. A2, resolution supporting submission of an application by Pennsylvania Township for New Jersey Department of Transportation Alternative Program. A3, amendment to resolution 2020-007 to establish job classification titles and salary ranges. A4, resolution approving an application to the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs, Department of Local Government Services, Local Government Emergency Fund, Virus Relief Fund Grant Program. A5, resolution certifying the review of the 2019 annual audit. A6, resolution for check cancellation, and A7, resolution amending the 2020 capital budget.
Freeholders, you've heard the reading of these 7 resolutions. What's your pleasure?
I move that we accept the resolution.
Second.
and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. Agriculture and tourism.
B1, authorizing the proposed acquisition of the development easement on Doble Farm, Pilesgrove Township. B2, authorizing the proposed acquisition of a development easement on JWP Properties, Pittsburgh Township. B3, authorizing the proposed acquisition of the development easement on Mahalik Edis Farm, Mannington Township. And B4, authorizing the proposed acquisition of the development easement on Kelly Farm, Mannington Township.
Heard the reading of these four resolutions. What's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I move we adopt these 4 resolutions.
Second.
I have a motion second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Director, if I may ask, for your aware, I noticed that all of these properties were in the 20-ish acre range, and I know we often are looking at larger parcels. I just
Yes.
wondered if these tend to round out areas of preserved land, what the thinking behind that was.
Contiguous now, also, we don't have any water parcels coming forward right now.
Thank you.
And they're good ground.
Thank you.
Okay, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Carried unanimous. Economic Development, Public Works.
C1, resolution approving the execution of change order number 7, final 2012 County Aid Road Program resurfacing of Woodstown Alloway Road, County Road 603 for the County of Salem. And C2, resolution awarding a contract for the 2018 County Aid Road Program for the County of Salem.
Freeholder, please put the reading of the two resolutions. What's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I motion we adopt these 2 resolutions.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. All right, Stacy, here you go. Human Services.
D1, resolution accepting and executing the 2020-2021 Overdose Fatality Review Team Grant. D2, resolution to accept funding from the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Aging Services Area Plan Grant. D3, resolution accepting the business associate agreement from the New Jersey Department of Human Services for the Area Plan Grant. D4, resolution accepting a standard board resolution form from the New Jersey Department of Human Services for the Area Plan Grant. D5, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for the Certified Home Health Aid 3B under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D6, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for Certified Home Health Aid 3E under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D7, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for Certified Home Health Aid SSBG under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D8, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 Congregate Nutritional Services Title C1 under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D9, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for the Home Delivered Nutrition Title 3 C2 under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D10, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for the Home Delivered Nutrition State Home Delivered Meals under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D11, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for Home Delivered Nutrition SSBG meals under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D12, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for the Home Delivered Nutrition weekend meals under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D13, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for providing assisted transportation under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D14, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for providing housekeeping services Title 3B under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D15, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for providing residential maintenance to seniors under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D16, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for providing adult daycare services Title 3B under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D17, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for providing adult daycare services Title 3E under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D18, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for providing legal services to seniors under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D19, resolution awarding a renewal contract for 2021 for providing legal group presentations to seniors under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. D20, resolution approving change order number 9 for Meals on Wheels of Salem County. D21, resolution amending resolution 2020-2070 to accept funding from the New Jersey Transit Corporation for coronavirus response through New Jersey CARES Act Section 5311, non-urbanized transportation. D22, resolution approving a memorandum of understanding between Salem County Office of Aging and Disabilities and Jerry Blake for Tai Chi Instructor Program Services. D23, resolution approving the submission of an application to the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Aging Services for Personal Assistance Services Program, PASP grant. D24, resolution acknowledging the business associate agreement form from the New Jersey Department of Human Services for the Personal Assistance Services Program, PASP grant. D25, resolution acknowledging the standardized board resolution form from the New Jersey Department of Human Services for the Personal Assistance Services Program, PSP grant. D26, resolution approving a memorandum of understanding between the Salem County Office of Aging and Disabilities and Mid-Atlantic States Career and Education Center for Pantry Stretcher Program Services.
You've heard of the reading of these 26 resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to approve these 26 resolutions.
Second.
You've heard a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. Chapter 159, transfer revenue.
F1, resolution providing for the insertion of any special item of revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 48:4-87, Chapter 159, Public Law 1948, Area Frame Agreement. F2, resolution providing for the insertion of revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87, Chapter 159, Public Law 1948, Section 5311, CARES Act. And F3, resolution providing for the insertion of any special item.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. Freeholders, any old business? Freeholders, any new business?
I just think we should recognize Stacy for her excellent job and not running out of air during that.
I think as all freeholders, we appreciate all those that ran for office, win or lose. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of personal stretch to get out there and campaign and run for office. So we appreciate those, all the municipalities and all the people around the county, whether win or lose, we thank them all. The government's all about. Any other discussion? Any public announcements? Mickey?
Yes, Mr. Director, we have a few trickling in. Things are loosening up a little bit. First of all, we would like to invite everyone to the unveiling of the Salem County Vietnam War Memorial. It will be on Veterans Day, November 11th, 2020, at approximately 11:30 a.m., following the VFW program at 11 a.m. And this, of course, will be at Riverview Beach Park in Pennsville. Pennsboro VFW 8840, Post 8840 is hosting an auxiliary breakfast on Sunday, November 8th, 2020, from 8 a.m. to noon. Eggs to order, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, chip beef, waffles, pancakes, Weatherman for lost time, no fries, toast, and beverages, $8 per person, and you can contact the VFW post at 100 Market Street in Carnegie Point, 299-9832. See people there, good cause. The Improvement Authority is hosting a document training event. This is for Salem County residents only. This will be on Saturday, November 21st, from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the Solid Waste Complex on Wellsville Road in Alloway. We would note that there is a 3-box limit per person and only paper. They do not welcome commercial products. No businesses will be allowed. Thanksgiving signs and tie sale coming up on Tuesday, November 10th. We have some order forms. They're available for pickup on Tuesday, November 24th, so they will be fresh for the holiday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is for the benefit of the Salem County Vocational Technical School. Checks should be made payable to SCVTS Thanksgiving sale, and the
Yes.
Alright,
So you're speaking of North Bridge Road?
yes.
Yes.
Before I move, is the right?
I'm hoping so. It should, I think it's for this coming fall season, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been in the progress, yes.
Meals on Wheels was mentioned, in all those resolutions. They are in desperate need of volunteers. If you know anybody who would like to drive for them, they've changed up some of their, procedures where you don't have to go in the homes. I guess they're putting stuff in a bag and they're hanging it on the door. But they are in desperate need of volunteers. I just learned that Arts and Bloom was changed to Thanksgiving weekend, 28th and 29th.
That's in person. They did a virtual one in May and they're gonna try to do, it's
Yeah.
not everybody, there's
Right.
20 artists
There's
involved.
limited artists, but I didn't know anything about it, and I did get an email from one of the artists. But, Jogdog is going to be open that day, on Saturday for, special lunch. We're hoping that they'll get some people, doing the tour. And, one last thing, I don't know if you're aware that there are 2 new businesses here in Salem City. The Magic Beans Coffee Shop and Worthington Property Management.
Thank you.
Give them a lot of credit for opening during a pandemic. It's crazy like my sons.
If anybody online has, any questions?
I don't see anything.
At this point, we're going to be going into an executive session. Do we anticipate anything that we have? Any motions? We don't anticipate it. Pretty much information for the freeholders. We'll, there's no sense hanging in, if you don't do that, fine. Anticipate anywhere from 15 minutes to half an hour. Stacy, take the move.
Resolution authorizing the executive session of County of Salem, matters relating to the employment relationship.
Motion to go